Well, nice to see my very wonderful anthem of today's final recipe. Now, today is my very first time today. A chef he been me, oh you chef, to come to me. And today we'd like something very worthy of today. And this day has brought a lot of courage from our major and the Chauvins. And today we'd like to see it at that very moment. Now, everyone, please see my big surprise. Now today we're doing African Indian curry. I'm sure you know a lot about the recipe because I have been growing it from far and wide. And I know about all our final ingredients, about something wealthy. Remember that this something wealthy has a goodness to go. I wash my hands before I touch any food. That is the most important. Now, can you look at? I made a big extravaganza of all these cooking ingredients. Now, we are doing it for Chowitalia, and today, even if the ladies come, I don't need to. And I don't expect I need to. So I need someone very good and competent to visit. Now, I made all our meals. Now, let me introduce the ingredients. Flour, low flour, grapes, marinara sauce, of course we need that. Oatmeal, Indian rice, after all it is Indian food, some peanut butter kernels, some rice, breadcrumbs, peanut butter, cottage cheese, we don't need that, and more marinara. Now extra is extra, but now we collect something interesting that no one knows. So everyone, the thing I need to put in my bowl first is I need to put some flour. This flour has been urgently made by farmer Turtle's hens. Their hens milk it. They milk them very high. But the most important thing I need of all of them is something well. That is some flour. Now, I need to pour all the flour in the bowl. Now, all the flour is in there. Now, I just need to make sure I get every amount. Good, every amount in there. Now, we're not going to taste until it gets something wet. The next thing I need is marinara sauce. This marinara sauce is especially made by the Italian crew. I have been making and watching and judging them along the pathway to see if they make the best marinara sauce in the whole of the United States. So, now this is in slow motion when you hold it. I'm being very slow. You have to be slow when you do this curry. Because this is a very slow curry, and I, for one thing, have to make sure that the temperature is rising sign. Now, this bowl has to be detriment. Now, what I have to do is I have to get this email. This is the email about the next ingredient. This is one short sentence. Now it says, this grapes are how to imagine the size and the texture. So, what I have to do is I have to make the grapes work well. Now remember when I say grapes. So I need 2 grapes. These grapes has made out of his gluten. They have been also made by the crew of the fruit stand. Now, you see how I am excited? Because Cow Italia will really like my cookie, and this is her tweet. Now, she's already watching me right now. I can't see her, but she can see me on TV. Now, I need 2 grapes. Now, you're not going to taste them when you taste the curry. They're going to be melted and they're going to be seasoned away. So they're going to get wet and filthy. Now, I'm going to come around and I'm going to have all of you smell it. If it doesn't smell good, then you can find something wealthy. And that something wealthy is in filters. So, I will come around and see if you can smell this. Smell? Good. Smell? Perfect. Now everyone, this smell is a kind of delicious. I mean a Dutchess smell of the aroma. I know the favorite thing of this thing. And I know something really interesting about it. Now, the next thing I need is some lentil seeds. Lentil seeds. Oh, how to imagine the difference. My thing is how to think about. Because these lentils have been made by these 2 people. These 2 people on the show, and you can think of them, they are lentil makers. How many of you seen a lentil maker work on TV? Good. So I need 10 lentil seeds. So I need to sprinkle them. Now, I need to sprinkle some of these. Now, these are the colors of the curry. Okay? Because these are African foods and Indian foods. And American. Because I have used these. These are coconuts. They're coconuts. They're also coconuts, but I like to call them coconuts. Now that's enough. Now it says all these. Now it says a little more. I need just a little sprinkly more. Good, now the next thing I need is, I need to tell you something. When I went to an Indian restaurant one day, I met someone rude, someone wise, someone wicked. That would mean someone like you guys. Very special teenagers. Now, today is Tuesday afternoon. So the thing you get Tuesday afternoon is some breadcrumbs. Now the reason I got breadcrumbs is they make the flavor of the curry wellhead chilies. So I need to sprinkle some breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs everywhere. Now I'm getting my hands messy, but I promised myself not to wash my hands in the middle of a video. So I can wait until the video is done. Otherwise, it will be a bad video, like last time. Now, that's enough. Good. Mix them together there. Good. Actually, just a little more sprinkly on that. Aha! Perfect. Now, the thing I need mostly is I need to smell. Now, this smell is very, very, very important. I need to smell. Now, everyone, I need you to be very brave when I smell this, okay? Ooh, now that doesn't look like a very good smell. The thing it needs is this cottage cheese. Now, the cottage cheese is also been made. So I have to get some cottage cheese and put it in here. Now that's all I need. I need to use all of this up so that I can get a smite of the thing, the cottage cheese. Now the curry is going to be much better than this. It's going to have a lot of flavors, love, and respect. Now, the thing I need is now what do I need? Oh, I need some more floury bringlish. Then, what I have to do is I have to go over and season some onions. And then I have to get absolutely a bit more seasoning. Now, the flour is going to be big and wide throughout the whole meal. Now, I need to get a bit more of that delicious flour in there. Now, this is almost baked. The thing it needs is some peppery. So what I have to do is I have to get some peanut butter. Now, this peanut butter is also the last ingredient. Then I have to go get my vegetables. And then I have to get these ingredients. So I need to scoop these things. I have to spread it first. Now, I'm not very good at spreading, so I must practice right now. Now, that's how life works. You spread peanut butter. Now, you won't taste the peanut butter in it, but you will taste peanuts. Now, I'll scrape it off on the side. Oh, I can just smell that. This curry is looking so delicious. And I can't wait to have it. And shall I tell you, maybe almost waiting for my meal right now. She's watching with her thing, her husband. Now, the peanut butter will make it spread it again. Now, I have to spread all these things with my spatula. Now, I have to spread that. Now, this spread is a hose kind of spread, where you don't use it. I have to get that yumminess all in there. That goodness of the curry. And I can smell curry right now. So that's good. Now, my singing statues are almost here. They'll wash the last half, and then I'll welcome them with my minces. Good. And a bit more here. Good. Now, what I have to do next is I have to get quite a bit of mayonnaise sauce. Good thing I got some extras. First of all, I need to get some more rice. Rice is the most important thing. Now we have to get one more amount and then we're done. Actually, two. Oh, one more. There we go. Good. Good. Now, what we're going to do is I need to add some more mayonnaise sauce to make it more flavorful. Now, mayonnaise sauce is more flavorful. So I need to put just a teeny bit of mayonnaise sauce in there. It smells very curry. Good. Perfect. Now, the next thing I have to do after I do this is I have to mix it together again. So I need my spatula, then I can get a vegetable. to mix it a coat here to make the flavors very nice and to make all that yumminess in there. Now, those grapes are probably mushed over. Now the marinara sauce is making that rice very dark. That's how the rice is going to be when you taste it, but it's going to have lots of flavor when we taste it. Now the next thing I have to do is this is the fun part, because I can have some helpers. Now, I need to have some helpers. Now, we may come. Thank you. Statues, why didn't you just go over there? I'm sorry. Thank you. Now, I will be with you guys in a minute, and I'll get the animation started when I'm done. Now, can you all come up here? Or I mean one of you now. Who can volunteer? You. Now, you stand right there. Now, the vegetables I need are tomatoes, peppers, and apples. So I have to get some fruit. So tomatoes. Now, don't ever think about doing this. Now, I have to put the tomatoes in here. Now, 2 tomatoes, actually 3 it says. 3 tomatoes. Good. Now, the next thing is some peppers. Here we go. 1 big pepper. The last thing is I have to dig way down to get this. And get meat. Now, I get some orange tomatoes. That's the other vegetable. Now the thing I have to do is get a little more breadcrumbs before I put it on the plate. A little more breadcrumbs. Now this is the curry it's going to taste. Now for a little while, the flavors are going to be better. Okay? My thought. There was a lot of good ingredients in there, of course. For once, I collect something interesting. Of course I do. Now, this is going to go on a plate. Now, the only thing I have to do is some more peanut butter. Peanut butter. Don't ever think about trying this. This is not very good. But this also is really good. Now, before I put it on plate, before I put it on plate, let me put that back. We don't need that anymore. And I can get some more flour. Because I'm trying to make a lot of flavor, and I like flavor, so I'm just adding some more flour in there. Okay. Perfect. There we are. Now, are you ready for this? No, not yet. I still think I need some little more of these. Yes. So that. Good. Perfect. Now are you ready? First of all, I had to put the vegetables. Now there's one. This is looking pretty good, isn't it? Now it'll look even better when you eat it. Because I have waited for a while and the flavors are almost done. Now, I'm getting my hands very messy. Now that is buried under. the thing I have to do is I have to pull this. Good. Now, can you see that? That is one big old curry, isn't it? Now, that is our curry for today and how making. Now the fun part about it is you can add more breadcrumbs. 3 of these. Now I like that. Now, what I have to do is I have to be very honored to see you all in this final day of having. Now can you see that very wonderful dish? Now I'll pass it around so you can see. Now, here it is. Here. Good. Now does that smell yummy or what? I smell like something boiling in the oven with something well seasoned. Now, I would like to thank you. Now everyone, I'm sure you had a very fun experience with me doing this curry. And today I'd like only the first people to do anything. Better than ever. But someday we'd like something a little more impressive. That is peanut butter, jelly, but I don't care about the other recipe because the other recipe is too high. Now this recipe is running with cool of coating. Now this recipe was very high above the sky. And today we'd like only the first 2 people to decide how the recipe goes in post, how the experiences don't know everything, and how we'd like everything so high above the sky. Now, I thank you for visiting me on this cooking show you made me go with. Now don't forget the roads. The roads are. The road is concreted. And this is the road. Any kind of food you make has been ruined from every kind of state in America. And the food is highly English. Now, everyone, I also have a few other words to say before we go. Those other words are, be very concreted of your experiences of the finest wording of rice cooking mandarins. Thank you. Now we really need to get lined up. We really need to do something else to manage and fix that breakfast video. But now we've only done half of our work and experiences. And I know for the giant of concreted smartness. And the only thing that is needed is concreted romance. And today, we'd only like something else. Goodbye.